young freshman dipping his toe in ACC waters for the first time in what will be a very good career.
Oh, these guys are physical. Guy came hard with a club.
Take a look at these two competitors, and the first thing that jumps off the page, they are so tough to score.
Yes.
Through, guys.
And they have different body types. You see that Buesgens is more of a stout wrestler, and Guy is just longer. And when you have a longer wrestler like Guy, Buesgens has got to close the distance. He's got to stay in that position so he can get to the legs.
2-on-1 early here by Buesgens with the tie. A lot of arm to grab when you look at Collin Gaj and his framework.
He's going to chase it. It's a hustle drill going on. Look, hustle, hustle, hustle. Who's going to get around? Buesgens gets it. That's a hustle drill there. And look at the roll there. Never stop wrestling. Excellent wrestling there. Right when I was about to say he's going to get the takedown, Guy does a roll. So look, he goes up and watch him trip. And right when he's going to chase him, watch him just dive. Dive, grab a leg, and keep fighting.
That's a sequence that we probably don't see in November from Collin Gaj.
His confidence has gotten a lot higher.
Really coming on strong in the past month is Gaj. He had a nice win over 9th-ranked Aiden Valencia last time out, 2-1. He's figured out a way to win the tight ones in ACC competition, a 5-4 win over a good wrestler from Pitt and Cade Brown.
These guys are banging. They're staying right in front of the Wolfpack. I love it when guys don't, stay on the outside. They're just going to stay right there and just wrestle.
Yes, sir.
Guy, just like Seidel, a top 15 recruit. Talked about the recruiting successes that Tony Roby, Jared Frere, and this staff has enjoyed last couple of years, and certainly Guy part of that with Seidel. We'll see another good freshman a little bit later on. Won a couple of Pennsylvania state championships, won 182 matches in his time with Quakertown High School, 103 by way of fall. Here comes Buesgens.
Back to that single again. He's got to take his time, but he's got 25 seconds to make it happen. A good job by Guy. He's putting the pressure to keep Buesgens down. You see him putting the pressure down? And Buesgens trying to stay high. Fighting there, he's going to stay high. Trying to get into a position where he can probably club the head. Look for a club.
Running out of time. Short time. Here comes Guy late. And we saw not once but twice terrific defense when it looked like Buesgens was in to get the point.
We said it at the top of the show. He is a true freshman. That was just relentless. After a while, you just got to fight. Sometimes you just don't know. Just fight.
Wait for the whistle.
And that's exactly what Guy did. He kept fighting 0-0.
Showed you those 2 state championships that Guy won as he tries to suck Buesgens back. Sticks in the legs.
Yeah.
He's doing a good job of using his length. You see he's trying to stretch him out, getting both legs in. And now he's going to look for back points. He's getting the count. Oh, my. This is good. He can just keep him there.
Yeah, no need to go anywhere if you're Collin Gaj.
This is when you start to use your length, and Guy's doing a good job of using his length.
He will get the 4 in Virginia Tech. The lead in this second period.
Let me tell you, when you come to college wrestling as a true freshman, you're not supposed to be as good as these freshmen been. Aaron Seidel was a monster at 133 on top. Guy is doing this against a top 5 opponent from the top position. This is just relentless pressure that Guy's putting on here.
Yeah, just continuing to impose his will. Legs in. You saw the half applied as Buesgens broken down completely.
And you see how he's continuing to move. He's not just holding on to one position. He is continuing to stay busy.
To improve.
Riding time continuing to mount.
What I like about Guy, he's using his length to his advantage. He's stretching out Buesgens. And look at him, he's going to stretch him again. Look, he's going to try and push forward and arch his back.
Bottom man, stall warning, red.
Stall call underneath. Buesgens gets tagged. Statement being sent right now. Guy trying to get him exposed for the second time in this period. Buesgens able to get back to the safety of his base.
I am impressed. This is fantastic top wrestling. Working, turning, and getting a stall call against Buesgens.
He is going to ride him out for the entirety, plus the 4 near fall textbook execution for the freshman.
What you got,
Capped off his senior year in high school with his second state championship. He won a perfect 44-0.
Stall warning, second period.
He won a state title his sophomore year, and he talked about just getting back on the hunt again after winning the title his sophomore year, and then the disappointment of a runner-up in his junior campaign.
And Buesgens says, I'm not even going to try and ride. It's 2 minutes of riding time in Guy's favor. He said, let's go on our feet. And Buesgens had a lot of takedowns in high school. He was a takedown machine.
Offense was certainly a priority for Buesgens this offseason, taking from what he learned last year with the freshman gauntlet. Now keeping that head down, trying to get around to the backside goes Guy. Good activity by Buesgens as he turns and faces.
On that shot, you saw Guy continue to keep the pressure on Buesgens' head. Buesgens has to go back to that single to Guy's right leg. That's where he's had some success. And you see that hard club, just clubbed off his base. 1 minute. You got to start your sprint now. Down essentially 6-0 with riding time secured. This is
action here, man. Action
this
here.
is smart wrestling here by Guy.
Collin Gaj, one of those guys we were talking about ready for NC State. This is a guy that has come in with the right mindset. We saw him at national duels with Jared Hill of Wyoming bumping up a weight of 57. 49 is his weight, and he is making it known loud and clear in the ACC. 25 seconds away from consecutive wins over Buesgens, Valencia, and Brown. 15 seconds to go. Desperation for Buesgens, trying to split the legs.
You know what statement Guy's here? He doesn't want to concede anything. He just blanked the number 5 guy in the country. He made a statement. He could have easily said, let me just get out of here and just get out with a win. And then he raises the roof. In Reynolds.
The riding time tacked on.
Good job.
And the match are racing right in front of our eyes with Collin Gaj this year.